Imagine a general so brilliant he could predict every single move his enemy would make. Sounds like science fiction, right? But this actually happened, and the secret wasn't a crystal ball. It was a video game. Let's talk about Lieutenant General Paul Van Riper. Back in 2002, the US military launched a massive wargame exercise called Millennium Challenge. It cost $250 million and involved thousands of personnel. The goal was to test new high-tech, network-centric warfare strategies against a rogue commander in the Persian Gulf. That rogue commander was played by Van Riper. The blue team, representing the US, had all the fancy tech, overwhelming firepower, and satellite intel. They were confident they'd crush the red team, led by Van Riper. But Van Riper wasn't playing by their rules. He was a veteran of the Vietnam War and knew that real-world combat is messy and unpredictable. He ditched modern technology. Instead of traceable radio signals, he used motorcycle couriers to deliver orders. Instead of relying on predictable naval formations, he used a fleet of small civilian boats and speedboats, swarming the blue team's fleet like angry bees. For his air force, he used old-school visual signals from lights on shore, bypassing electronic detection. The blue team's sophisticated sensors were completely blind. Then came the masterstroke. Van Riper launched a surprise, massive, preemptive strike. He used a barrage of cruise missiles combined with dozens of small suicide boats. The attack was so overwhelming and unexpected that in a matter of minutes, he had metaphorically sunk 16 US warships, including an aircraft carrier, cruisers, and amphibious assault ships. The simulated casualties: 20,000. The game was a disaster for the blue team. The umpires were so shocked, they actually had to pause the game, reset the rules, and essentially force Van Riper to play in a way that would let the blue team win. They even resurrected his sunken fleet. Van Riper was furious. He argued that the exercise was no longer a genuine test, but a scripted victory. He was right. He had exposed a massive vulnerability in the US military's thinking, over-reliance on technology, and underestimation of a clever, low-tech opponent. Van Riper's story is a powerful reminder that the most advanced tools are useless if you can't understand your opponent's mind. Sometimes, the most effective weapon is simply outthinking, not outgunning the enemy. What do you think? Was it fair to change the rules on him?